Welcome back to week 10 of looking over my shoulder at how Profit First works in my business. Now, if you're new to my channel or new to this series, keep in mind that I am a service provider and I do not have contractors or materials that are significant enough that that amount needs to be pulled out to compute my real revenue. So in my business, in the Profit First terminology, my total deposits equals my income equals my real revenue. Okay. So let's dive right into week 10. Last week, deposits that came in were $5,980. And you'll see on my spreadsheet, I have the allocations computed already for my current allocation percentages. My profit is 4%, so about $240 got added to that bank account. Owner's comp is 47%, so $2,800 was added to that account. Tax is 9%, $540. OpEx is 33%, so about $1,980 was added to that account, almost $2,000. And finally, my mastermind account is my last 7%. It's a significant expense for me, and I protect that to make sure I always have money for it. So another $400 and almost $20 went into my mastermind account. Now, that's just how my income that came in last week got allocated. What else happened to my bank accounts? Okay, so it was not a profit distribution week. That is at the end of this week. I'm so excited. In real time, this is the last week of September. It's ProfitCON week. I'm in New Jersey. I'm recording this from my hotel room. And so we'll talk about the profit distribution next week. My owner's comp account, it's not payroll week, so nothing happened there. Tax, I don't have another estimated payment due until mid-January. So I'll probably make that payment at the end of December or the beginning of January. So no activity, no additional activity in that account. But now in my OpEx, okay, let's see what happened here. I had a rent check. So I paid my October rent, mailed mailed my landlord a check for $695. And I also paid off my credit card statement. So that statement balance was $5,465.27. Now, in my business, I charge everything possible to my credit card because I get cash back. But it's also because I pay that statement in full every month. Okay. And then the only checks that I ever have to write, I always have to write my landlord a check every month because I don't have any other way to pay them, which is fine. And randomly, I'll have checks typically for advertising. If I do some local advertising, those are usually things that I cannot always pay online or by credit card, and I'll have to write a check. But this credit card statement, the other thing that happened in this is that the credit card statement included mastermind dues. Okay. So I need to pull money out of my mastermind account and transfer it over to my OpEx account to reimburse my OpEx. So to say this a little bit different is that my credit card statement had about $5,500 in charges. That balance was paid in full by my OpEx, but included in the credit card statement was $2,000 that related to my mastermind. And my mastermind account is down here. It's a separate bank account. I do that on purpose to make sure I always have money saved for it. But when I pay out of OpEx anything that has to do with my mastermind, then I have to reimburse the OpEx account for what it spent. Now, while this is ProfitCon week and I am traveling, the expenses that I'm paying are all going to hit my credit card this week. So I won't reimburse my travel expenses, which I already paid my airfare a long time ago when I booked the flight, but I'll have to pay my hotel bill and my meals and parking at the airport, stuff like that. I'll pay all that out on my next credit card statement. But that's how everything happened this week. To just see now, the numbers that you see on the screen are this week's activity, but to give you a little insight on trends, that's why I added these graphs at the bottom. So my profit account, this is one quarter now that we've got a running total going. And you see how it profits up, 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 up. Now, next week, we'll talk about the profit distribution, and you'll see this balance drop. My owner's comp, this is what you typically see going on. It's, money gets contributed or allocated into my owner's comp account, then there's payday, and then so it goes down. Okay, so owner's comp is this constant up and down because I contribute every week, but then every other week our payments are made to me for my paycheck. And then tax account, this is what you're going to see happen to my profit account next week. So tax went up, 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 up. And then in early September, I made an estimated payment. So you see the balance drop down and then it starts to go back up. Okay. So there's always money set aside to pay my tax bill. OpEx, this is the craziness that you'll always see. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, 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 down, down, down. Okay. That's the craziness of an operating expense account, which is the whole point of Profit First, why we're trying to eliminate some of this craziness into predictability. Okay. And then just to show my mastermind, so you'll see how it goes up, up, up for 4 weeks, and then I pay my credit card statement. It goes up, up, up again, and I pay my credit card statement. And then that just keeps going on. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions. And I'm so excited. Come back for next week for week number 11 so that we can see what we're going to do with my profit distribution. Thank you. Have a great week.